Hey guys, welcome back to the Calling Mom podcast. I'm Jaden.
And I'm CJ, also known as Mom.
Yeah, today we thought it'd be really cool to bring you some of our hot takes. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. So,
Yeah.
Jaden just has a lot of questions that she's gonna
Yeah.
ask. We're gonna kind of go through them. Why I think this is so cool is one of our favorite things to do as a family is we buy conversation cards
Mm-hmm.
and we take them on trips with us. Rusty and I actually keep a deck in the car. So, like when we go on dates and things like that, to keep us from talking about work because we work at the exact same space. So we use these conversation cards. So a lot of times, it's just to get us talking about things that we don't just normally sit around and talk about. So I'm excited about this episode and just
Me too.
knowing the difference between a daughter and a mom's take on different things.
Yeah,
So I'm
for
excited
sure.
about it.
Yeah. Okay, so I have like different like topics. So I think we're just gonna jump right in. Okay?
Let's go.
You ready? Alright. Is it okay to date someone your family doesn't like?
No.
I agree. No. It's definitely not. Not
Yeah.
okay. Should girls shoot their shot or always wait?
I don't know. What's your take on this one?
Oh, I think I used to. I would definitely say girls should wait. But now I'm like,
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. And I know we just finished the episode on dating and things
mm-hmm.
like that, but yeah, I don't really know.
I don't know. I think it's kind of like it's like an assist. I don't think girls should shoot their shot. I think they should give assist.
Assist.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think like Dad said with the Home Depot guy or whatever. Do you remember?
Oh yeah. So
Like the girl was like, "Hey, I need help," and the boy was like, "Well, I'll
right.
do you one
Okay.
better."
So you mean kind of like teeing him up? Like it's okay to like set him up and then for him to be like, hey, like him to kind of pull the trigger.
Yes, but I think some
Okay.
guys don't know how to read into
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah. I
that's
don't
cool.
know because I'm not a big, like give hints. I like to just say what I like to say,
I mean, I
and I don't like
agree.
to hint around. I don't know. I think maybe that's a situational awareness.
Definitely.
I don't know if that's a black and white yes,
Not all the
no.
time. I don't think girls.
Yeah.
Because I personally, I love a man who knows what he wants and like just goes for it.
Yeah.
Because why am I doing it? I want to be a.
Well,
pretty,
I think that's the difference in dating now and then dating like when I did.
mm-hmm.
I definitely don't think like when me and your dad were dating, I would not have made the first move.
Right. But y'all were friends too. Yeah, exactly. Like I
Yeah.
don't think you. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's a situational
Yeah,
thing.
situational.
Okay, is texting every day in the talking stage a red flag or a green flag?
Well, I believe that you should be friends, so I think texting every day is definitely a green flag.
Okay.
I mean, I text my friends every day, but I don't think it's bad if you miss a day.
I don't think your soul like I think texting and dating should coincide. Like I think you should be going on dates, talking. You know, I don't think
Okay.
you can I don't think it should be just texting. Okay, maybe this is not the question. Maybe I'm just like overthinking this. Is texting every day in the talking stage a green flag or a red flag? I think it's a green flag. I mean, it's whatever.
Well, if he's pursuing you,
This is true. If he says good morning text, I'm all for it.
yeah. So
I'm all for it.
I think it's okay if he texts you every day.
Next question. Can exes actually stay friends? Me and you had this conversation.
Ugh.
I don't think so. I'm just going to flat out say it. Like I said in the last episode, my first boyfriend, we
Mhm.
ended things great and we were friends. But there was a time when I got in a new relationship or he got in a new relationship, we weren't as close. Like I didn't talk to him. You know, I think because when you get in a new relationship, you kind of have to like respect the new person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I definitely think.
So I don't think
Like
friends is a good word.
You and him may be able to stay good friends. I think the problem is the insecurity that comes along with the next boy or the next girl. that becomes your significant other.
Mm.
I don't know if they're okay with, you being friends with your ex.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's. Oh, this might like out me. I don't know if it's an insecurity on me, but like I don't want you to be so like, because I think like if you need to, if she needs help, I don't know. It's situational. So situational. Oh my gosh. I think, but like if she reaches out
Yeah.
and needs like something or like whatever, sure, do that. But I think friends, I feel kind of like, I don't know if I want, I don't know if I want her around. Cause why?
Yeah.
Cause if you're,
Now-
cause you said I don't know. I don't think.
I love this. I love hot takes, and then we're like, I don't really know. I don't know if I have a hot take on this.
I do. I don't think. Well, I don't know if that's a hot take because I think majority of the
Now,
people agree with me.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think in this situation that when I say friends, I kind of mean like if you and your, whoever you're hanging out with, your boyfriend or whatever, bumps into your ex and their significant other.
You can be kind.
Yeah, like
100%.
you're
100%.
like I would consider it friends.
Nope.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Okay.
There's a Lee.
But I'm just going to be honest to say that if we're in like an exclusive relationship, friends of the opposite sex are in question
In general. I know. I agree with that.
Because I will tell you
I
that
agree with that.
your dad has no women that he hangs out with.
Yeah.
Like real friends like that
Mhm.
that he hangs out with that isn't connected to me. Like that's a hard rule no.
Yeah.
In our relationship.
I mean,
And it should be in every relationship.
I agree. No, like
But-
seriously, when
Mhm.
I was in college, I had a guy best friend, and he was literally my best friend throughout my entire years of college. But when he got a girlfriend, I backed off.
Right.
Cause like, okay, I would hang out at his house, like we were just chill, okay, we were bros together. But like, once he got a girlfriend, I was like, okay, I don't want to make her feel weird, so
Right.
I'm gonna back away. Like, love you, dude. If you need me, like I'll
Yeah.
like holler, or like if she needs something, like I'm obviously there. Like I'll help you with that, whatever. But like, we didn't hang out like we used to when he was single and I was single.
Well, even, in the dating episode, everybody got to hear mine and Rusty's story about how he had a girlfriend when me and him, but we never went anywhere, just the two of us together.
Right.
Like it was always a big group of people. We were always hanging out, totally different. A one-on-one, you just, you respect your relationship to not put yourself in a, Rusty and I, we don't ride in cars with people of the opposite sex if it's just the two of us.
I mean, I think oh my gosh, I think everybody should know that rule. Like, if you're on staff anywhere, if you're in a relationship or wanting to talk to somebody, like, you need to make sure that you are not alone in the car with an opposite sex.
Yeah.
At all.
All right. Next question, because we're answering a lot of dating questions again.
Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. Is getting the ick a valid reason to end things? You had a good.
I think it depends on what your ick is, and seeing how we just learned what an ick was.
Mhm.
I think if the ick is going to require you to change them, then you're not going to be able to change them. If the ick is something that you can get over, does that make sense?
Flip-flops.
Like we were talking about the flip-flop thing. Like Guy is a complete gentleman. He loves the Lord. He's God-fearing. He's got great purpose. He understands that. Everything about him is like checks every box.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my mama would love him. Check every box. But he wears thong sandals. Like, not a deal breaker. Like, that might be your ick, but that's not a deal breaker.
Yeah, so you cannot end things on that.
Yeah. Like
But
that,
if discernment is a different.
yeah. Now, like, he does things that, like, he never opens a door for you.
And that's an ick.
And
That is an
and
ick.
that's like, ugh, that kind of gives me ick. Well, that's a character issue.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
that
so
yeah, I agree. Okay, moving on. That was
yes.
great.
Okay.
Is for faith and church
Okay.
questions. Is journaling overrated or essential?
Oh, essential.
100% agreed.
100%.
Should Christians have deal breakers in friendships? Yes.
Yes.
Not deal breakers, it's boundaries.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Right. So that's
Yeah. One of the first things I think that I was really convicted of after I started my relationship with Jesus was the people that I was running around with weren't necessarily bad people, but they were doing things or living lives that I didn't want to partake in any longer. So definitely.
Mom grew us up on this quote, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
Yeah.
And I mean, there you go. That's it.
Right.
Is it possible to have a healthy faith without being in a church community?
No.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I don't believe in that.
Well, it's biblical that
Yep.
you're connected to a body.
Exactly.
So
Hot take, worship music in the car counts as quiet time, yes or no?
100%.
Agreed.
Yes.
That's where I get my time in. Like, 'cause you're alone. Well, I drive alone. So, like, that's my alone time. When I'm not around nobody and I can scream and I can I do cry, but
I really do. Like, I really go there.
Mhm.
I think the people of Birmingham are better if I have quiet time in my car.
if I'm listening to worship music on 280, the Lord is good.
Yeah. I mean, I think, but 100%. I think nowadays you have to be in this constant, it's kind of, you pray throughout the day. Like, I have quiet time in the morning, but sometimes my best prayers
Or in the car.
or, or just when I'm walking down the hallway at work or somebody says something to me and I jump up from my desk and I'm going, so I think just staying in that continual, kind of connected to the Lord all day long. So I think you get it when you can.
Agreed. Should Christians date people who are still figuring it out spiritually?
No.
Agreed.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Mom versus daughter life.
Oh.
Right?
Mm.
Who has it harder, moms today or moms 20 years ago?
Moms today.
Agreed. Moms today, for sure. Social media.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. Social media.
Yeah.
I think my mom could protect me in ways that I couldn't protect y'all. So, definitely harder today to navigate.
Do daughters owe their mom full honesty, or is it selective privacy okay?
I think selective privacy is okay. To a certain extent. If I want you to always be honest with me and always have an open door. So I think there's a difference in like that nagging and like the mom that reads the diary stereotype. Do you know what I'm saying? Like don't be that. But I
let
always
your daughter come to you with the honesty.
Yeah, I think that's it. So but yeah, I think you also have to have your privacy of things that you may want to keep from me, but at the same time, I think that is too one of the reasons why our relationship is so great is because we do talk about things, and that I really a lot of times will try to not always insert my opinion into things that you want to talk about. More or less, I try to be a sounding board. And then when I feel as though the door is open for me to, give my opinion or whatever, you tread lightly because our long-term honesty, relationship, and communication is more important than what I feel in the moment.
Yeah, that's good. Is being the oldest child actually a personality type? Yes. We're both the oldest.
The oldest. I have a younger brother who's 5 years younger than me. And your dad is also the oldest.
Oh, poor Haven.
Yeah, so.
Should moms comment on their daughter's fashion choices?
Tricky question.
Trick.
Yeah, on this hot take, this is a trick.
That's why it's a hot take.
Yeah. I think it's. Let me start by saying all conversations should be life-giving.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are times as a mom that you have to discipline
Mm-hmm.
and you have to kind of make, choices to make those kind of things. But definitely it depends on the situation. If your daughter is just wearing something that you don't like she's eccentric or, she,
I wore a tie this Sunday with like like chains and everything, and Mom was like, "You're wearing a tie?" It's like, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay."
it was cool. It was really cute. But, I mean, me and you actually, we dress me and you don't really, we don't dress, we wear a lot of the same pieces, but we
yes.
don't really dress alike. And
Right.
so I think, but I think if your daughter's going to dress eccentric and not in your style, I
Mm-hmm.
think I mean, no, you
Don't
can't comment
comment.
on that.
Yeah.
That's her style and that's her expressing herself. If you're going to wear a dress to church that barely covers the bum, then I'm going to say something.
Right.
Or if you're going to wear blue jeans to a wedding,
Yeah, and it
then
doesn't
I'm
need to
going to
have.
say something.
Right.
I think it comes down to, are they appropriate?
Mm-hmm.
Are they modest?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where a mom can step in and life givingly, tell,
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't think you should wear that. But if it's just like, I don't think you look good in yellow, but yellow seems to be your favorite color, then I'm probably not going to say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you said something really good. I think the thing with our relationship is you always taught me there's a time and place. So like if I wanted to, like say you're going to the beach and you have a backless top, like or backless dress, that's like cut really low.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's the appropriate attire for where you're
Right.
at. But then like if I can't wear that to church because like Jaden, why don't wear that to church? Like I think
Yeah.
that's definitely when you step in.
Well, I do have to say with you and Haven, this never was a pretty
Yeah,
big
no,
issue
it
because
never was.
my whole issue was that you're just being modest. And both of you, from the time I can remember,
Mm-hmm.
um, you were actually really funny. You were really, really young, and somebody bought you a two-piece swimsuit. And when I say young, like I don't even know why they make two-piece swimsuits for like you probably weren't even two yet. Like it was, and you hated it. Like we put it on you because Nana had a swimming pool and we'd go to Nana's. You hated it, but for us it was kind of like, why would you put your like 2-year-old in a two-piece swimsuit? Like that don't even make sense.
Right.
So just kind of things like that.
All right. Totally changing the topic. Like,
Okay.
180. Is iced coffee better than hot coffee year round?
Hot coffee.
Iced coffee. Always. No matter what. You will never get me to drink hot coffee.
I will never drink cold coffee first thing in the morning. I like to get up and I like to have my warm glass of coffee.
Okay, well that's...
But now in the afternoon, I'll have iced coffee every once in a while.
Okay, let me clarify then. I will never drink a hot coffee from a cafe. Like from a coffee shop.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that is a hot take.
I only drink it hot here. Wow. And wait, I just now realized that. Like I'll probably if I no. I don't like burnt milk.
Oh. That is a hot take. I'm kind of blown away by this. I just learned something new. All right,
Yeah.
next question.
Okay, sorry. Pineapple on pizza, evil or elite?
Elite.
100%. Me and mom eat the same. We wear the same pieces. We're literally identical. But we love our pineapple on pizza.
I put anything on pizza dough. I don't care what it is.
I was talking about Uncle George, her brother, and we were talking about like if you could eat one piece of food every day, what would it be? And I'm like, pizza. And he goes, a taco. And I was like, Uncle George, you can have a breakfast pizza, you can have a lunch pizza, you can have a dessert pizza. Like you're gonna tell me you're gonna choose a taco over pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love pizza. Oh my gosh. I love pizza. Okay, is girl math valid or delusional?
Delusionally valid.
Right.
I think it's
I
valid in
think
a
it's
really
valid.
delusional way. Because anytime that I say something and I like look at your dad, I'm like, girl math. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Me and Haven were like, we get tips a lot in our
Mm-hmm.
at the coffee shop, and today we went to Barnes and Noble, and we got a really generous tip today at the coffee shop, but we had to split it 3 ways. So we only technically ourselves made it was $100 tip, and so technically each of us made like 33.333, but
Right.
$33, right? And we went to Barnes and Noble, and he was like, "Oh, I can just use my $100, and I'm basically not spending anything." And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yes, but then I really thought about it, and I was like, no, Haven, you're paying like the difference, and we're not actually saving any money. But we both were like, it's cash, like we're not spending any money, and so like that's girl math, and I think it's brilliant actually. Sorry, just had to tell you that. Are horoscopes harmless or low key dangerous?
Very dangerous. Demonic.
Very.
Yeah.
I agree. Is social media making people dramatic or just honest?
Dramatic.
Dramatic. 100%.
And mean.
Oh.
I don't think you can hide behind, well, I've thought it, so I'm going to say it, or I'm just being honest, or, oh,
Clock that.
yeah. Social media is so dramatic.
Is it ever okay to leave a group chat without saying anything? Yes. I've done it all my life. After I left a sports team, like if there was not a good experience on the sports team, my senior year, I left every single group chat, every group me. I was just like, bye.
Yeah, I mean, I do it all the time. I'm
Like,
just like,
I don't like group
I
chats.
will be honest. There's some part of me that'll be like, oh, it just notified everybody, because it kind of notifies you right up above the text.
Mm-hmm.
CJ left the group chat or
Mm-hmm.
left the conversation, and I'm
Yep.
like, yes, I did. Feel a little bit bad. Okay, I'm gone.
Yeah, like I don't feel bad actually. Like I will. Yeah.
I don't hurt it. I don't want to ever hurt anybody's feelings. Like, I really don't. Yeah, that's where me and you may differ a little bit.
I'm just like, I don't like, I think people already know where I stand in general because I'm very open about everything. And so I think once like I leave a group chat, like this is hilarious. When I moved to Florida, I left the job that I'm working at currently, and I left the group chat without like saying bye. I was just like, bye. Like I just left.
And then you came back.
Well, Haven works with me. She worked with me back then. So she showed me everybody's text of like, oh, she just didn't want to say bye. She didn't want to, and I was like, oh, and then they added me back, and I was like, hey, besties, like.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's like a fear of mine. I don't have this like need for everybody to like me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't. It's not really. But I don't want anybody to not like me. Do you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Is it rude? Speaking of like texting, okay, is it rude if someone doesn't text back for 24 hours? I have something.
Okay.
I have like a couple of unread messages that I definitely read in my phone right now. But the thing is they text, if I ever leave somebody on read, like truthfully, they probably text me while I'm at work. And I'm not supposed to be on my phone behind the counter, so I don't get to their messages. So, like, I'll read them really quick, and then I'm like, I can't message you right now. Like, so I leave them unread, or then I forget to, like, unread them, and so I never get back to them. And then I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. I just, like, and then I get in my car, and then I'm, like, zoning out because I just worked so long, and, like, it just, yeah, it's probably me not texting you back.
Okay. I can tell you that if I don't text you back in 24 hours, I read your text message on my phone or on my watch, or it opened on my watch, and then I forgot.
It do be doing that.
And then I didn't, and I will always answer my text within 24 hours. I do have pinned, on my phone, I have pinned text messages at the top. Those people, unless I'm in a meeting at work or something like that, I message those people back immediately. Like those are kind of the okay, these are the super important ones.
Yeah.
That's, I have you, Dad, Haven, line 1. Line 2 is I have Pate Party of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have Dad and Jaden,
Mm-hmm.
Haven and Dad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got the ladies, so we exclude Rusty. Then I have one that says HCLI, which is where I work,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the one with with everyone in it, all the guys. And then the other one is my small group. We have a group chat.
Wow.
Those are my 9 pin. Those people pretty much get answered back pretty quickly. But yeah, so I want to just formally apologize that if I've ever not responded in 24 hours, it's because it opened. I even have a rule though with emails. Yeah, see, I answer emails within 24. I have a 24-hour email
Oh.
unless like somebody at work emails me like Friday after work, like over the weekend.
Yeah.
Like clearly you're not going to get if you email me at 4 on Friday, you're not getting
yeah.
answered until Monday
Yeah.
because I do have work hours and I do try to keep those boundaries. But I even have a 24-hour policy, and that's not a work. I mean, that's just kind of a being respectful of the other person. So
I like that. Maybe we should do an episode on boundaries. Cool.
Let's do that.
I like that. Okay, should moms tell their daughters if they hate their boyfriends?
Yes.
Now,
Again, I think you should be nice, and also
it depends on your relationship with your
I
daughter.
think it depends on the age of your daughter.
Mm.
I think it depends on your relationship with your daughter. You just said that. Yes. I think there's a lot that weigh into that. However, there is one, I don't know if this is just a personal thing about myself. So if you can't do something, I don't want you to teach me how to do it. Does that make sense?
That's me in life.
Yeah. Well, so
It's probably bad.
I don't want somebody who has a bad relationship
Ooh, tell them.
to teach me how to have a good relationship. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know, and I know, and I'm not saying that I can't learn from people who are walking through different things. Like I always think that there are moments where you can learn, but I've never had a coach that, like all of my coaches in life, in everything that I've done, has always been really good coaches. And so so I'm saying that to say if I kind of think if you have a toxic relationship that you're not working on, I don't really know that you can tell your daughter to work on her relationship. Oof. And I know that again, that's kind of hard.
No, that's real. This is why it's hot takes.
But yeah, I think so. The actual question was, because I kind of went off on it right there.
I think I don't want mom. Okay, me and mom, like I said, we have like one of the best relationships. Okay, and after my year, this past year, I want her to be like, Jaden, run for the hills, like get out of there. If she sees one thing that I do not need in my life, I need her to yell it with like sirens. But on a serious note, I do think the way mom is really good, because mom responds to me and Haven in two totally different ways, because me and Haven are not the same, and so she has to like talk to us in different ways to make us like really understand where she's coming from. But we were kind of discussing this, and I need her to be like, hey, how are you and him? Like, and she makes me talk it out, because if I talk it out, because I talk out everything, I talk out my math problems growing up, like, I have to talk everything out. And if she gets me talking, I start like, oh no, like, this is bad, like.
So what you're really getting out is I can be very blunt with Haven. If I didn't like something about a guy that Haven was dating, I like I literally could just be blunt and say it.
Yeah.
To you, I can't necessarily do that because you're a person that feels like you have to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So for you, I have to come up and I have to be more, I have to ask questions
Yeah.
to get you thinking about what I'm trying to say or what I
Yeah,
want to
like
say.
how are your dates? And if I'm like, Mommy's not really taking me out on dates right now, and he just keeps like pushing it up. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh no.
Yeah, then I would jump
Yeah.
in and be like, why is he not doing that?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm enough of a pastor that,
therapist.
therapist, pastor, that I kind of jump in
Yeah.
there and kind of do that. I do ask all the questions
Yeah.
and I want you to arrive there in those thoughts, because if you arrive in those thoughts, then, again, it's not me
Telling me what to do.
telling you what to do,
Yeah.
but now this is funny because this just shows growth for all of us as we navigate this thing called life. But I think right now for you,
Mm-hmm.
in the next season that you're going to walk through, which, jumping back into dating and all that kind of stuff, I would never be harder on the guys that you bring around.
Yeah.
I do think I would ask more questions.
Yeah, I definitely think like this next me and Mom like we say, guys, it's been a year, okay? So we've talked, and like I said, I've gone to therapy, but we were talking and I was like, I'm not gonna like have pressure on whoever God brings around. Like, I'm not gonna have him carry the weight of somebody else's mistakes.
Right.
And they shouldn't have to. But like, I'm definitely gonna have higher expectations. Or not like expectations. I'm just gonna, what's the word?
I don't think it's expectations
What's
of
the word?
him, though.
No,
I think it's
yeah.
expectations of you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like little things, honestly, too, because I think I let that past relationship just do bare minimum when. Yeah, like I've seen my mom and dad, like we talked about this last week on the episode, like I saw how they loved each other, so I know that somebody's gonna love me the way they love, because they love loudly, and I know that I want somebody to love me loudly, and I just let it I just brushed off, like so I think this time, like the next time around, I
think we should make a T-shirt with "Love Loud" on it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, you kind of coined that one, but I like that.
Shout out Jaden.
Yeah.
If y'all still that,
I want to
Jaden
love
Baby.
people loud.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, just went on a little tangent. But moms, if you have a good relationship with your daughter, only if you have a good relationship with your daughter, you should tell them. Just let them know, but figure out how to say it to them. Sorry, I just need to clarify that for people.
Oh. Here's a hot take for some moms. Here's some mom advice. Actually, this is relationship advice, mom advice, friend advice. You can't have conversations in the heat of the moment. You can't work on things when things are bad. So that's saying, like, if you get in a fight in your relationship, you can't work on it then. You're going to have an adult conversation about that at a time where both of you are not mad about it. So, So moms, if your daughter is dating someone that you don't like, whenever like the junk hits the fan and you're all screaming at each other and it has something to do with him and you can't just blurt out, I hate him and he's not good for you and all that.
Yeah, no.
Like, you have to that is not the appropriate time to say, I don't think he's the best for you.
That's
is he adding value? Is he making you a better person?
Yeah.
There is a time and a place for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next hot take.
Okay, is it okay for daughters to block relatives on social media? Yes.
Daughters, people, period. Yes.
Just block your relatives if you need to block your relatives.
I think you can block anybody you need to block.
Oh.
Social media is toxic.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people out there, I love politics, like I like history, I like all that stuff. But there are people out there who are on the same side of politics. I don't even know if
Like you
that's a
guys
thing.
have this, yeah, you agree.
Yeah, like we probably voted for the same person or people or whatever, but they are just like they act
Yeah,
like a fool on social media about it. I'm like, block.
we don't do that.
I loved it. I know, like, I'm way more of an Instagram person now, but I loved it on Facebook when you could be friends with somebody, but you didn't necessarily have to follow them. Do you know? Yeah. So like,
I
there's
don't know how
stuff
Facebook works.
I know. I don't even know if I do anymore. If I just don't get on.
I
I
need
get
to
on
talk to
Facebook
Nana.
Marketplace.
Same. I do that.
That's pretty much all I do on Facebook any longer.
Yeah.
But they do have this thing where like, hey, we can be friends, but I don't have to like follow you. So like your stuff doesn't really come to my feed, and I'm like, okay, so I didn't have to like unfriend you. I just don't really have to be in the same circle with you.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
I do not know anything about Facebook. I'm sorry. I don't want to go over, but like my Facebook's Facebook Marketplace, and for some reason last week it put dating on my Facebook. Like it put like a dating app. Like look at all these single people around you. And I'm like,
Okay, fun fact, because we'll keep going with hot takes. But a couple that was in a small group that Dad and I did when we lived in Tuscaloosa actually met on Facebook dating.
shut up.
Yes, they did.
What the
And
heck?
listen, they are the most wonderful people. If that is like, she was like living in Tuscaloosa and him in Nashville, and for
Oh.
some reason it put them like in the same like
What the
area.
heck?
It was just God. God was like, watch me work through Facebook. They have they have the three like most adorable kids. They're
Oh,
they're
whoa.
like
That's cute.
and I love their family. Their family's the best. But they met on Facebook Marketplace.
I love that.
Not
Absolutely love
Marketplace.
that.
Facebook
Oh,
dating. Not Marketplace.
they were sold.
I mean, Marketplace could be a place where you could be like, I'll buy that.
Oh, good.
That sounded so bad. And it
Yeah,
did not mean
no.
to. All right, next hot take.
Okay, wrapping up. Is forgiveness a choice or a process?
Oh,
Both.
it's both. You,
You
have to choose to walk through that process. I feel like that's a Nick Saban thing,
There you
like the
go.
process. But
Yep.
I will tell you, forgiveness is essential.
Yeah, Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast. My TED Talk. I learned through the season that forgiveness is not for that person, it's for you.
Yeah.
So that person does not have to ask for your forgiveness. They don't have to do anything, but you need to forgive them so that you can be healthy.
Yeah, I think
So you have to choose it for yourself.
I can pretty much guarantee you that somebody offends me every day.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that's the world we live in.
Yeah. I mean, and if I wanted to walk around like that, I probably would stay mad all the time. But I think forgiveness is essential for the big relationships, the small relationships, the people driving beside you on the interstate. I mean, you just have to,
Go to the summit.
but forgiveness is not easy. It's one of the hardest things you'll walk through, but it is a choice to go through that process of forgiveness.
Love it. Do people change or do they just get better at hiding who they are? I think people can change. I think if there's true repentance, I think people can change. But if there's not true repentance, I do think they could hide who they actually are. Like I really think it's a both sides of the coin. Like if you choose repentance, 100% they can change. 100%.
Oh yeah.
But if they don't go towards repentance, they could hide who they are and keep living this.
Well, I think true change can only come through the relationship that you have with Jesus. Mm-hmm. So the person that I was before, I was great at hiding the things that I was really walking through.
Yeah.
You know, I was kind of this star athlete, girl next door kind of, and I think for me, it was definitely like I really did hide who I was. But whenever Jesus came into my life and I changed, I mean, but just like everything that you walk through, I mean, that true repentance is going to be the starting place of true change.
Mm-hmm. Is vulnerability a strength or an excuse?
It's a strength.
I think pure vulnerability, like true vulnerability, is a strength.
I think it's hard to be authentically real around people these days. And so I think it's a strength to be able to be that way. But through the season that I've been walking through, I will say that you have to select who you're going to be like that. You can't, I don't think, I can be authentic with everyone, but I don't need to always let everyone in and everyone know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I love that. Okay, actually, serious, last one
okay, seriously, last one.
is coffee a personality trait?
Oh, explain this hot take. A coffee, a personality
No,
trait.
is coffee like a personality trait? Like, you know those Hobby Lobby sounds that like, don't talk to me until I've had my morning coffee, or like you like it's your personality trait. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't understand this question at all.
What?
Is coffee a personality trait?
Yeah, like people that use it as their personality. Like, I need my cup of like I always need to have my cup of coffee, or like I
Like that little those videos of that little blonde headed girl. Like, don't speak to me till I have my coffee.
I just said that.
Yeah, don't do no. Girl,
I just said that because I feel like that's our personality trait. I feel like every episode
Okay.
we've talked about coffee.
okay, I do think we love coffee. So, but for me and you, coffee is we use it as a bonding thing.
Oh yeah, I mean we just went to a new coffee shop, guys. Sorry, this is like totally random. We did just go to a new coffee shop,
Yeah.
and
Wasn't a fan.
was not a fan.
And I'm like, let me tell you where I think is a 10 out of a 10. But if it's like lower, like a 5, I'm like,
Can I tell you what the hot take was? This is, and I know you agree with me. Okay, it's not a hot take because I feel like everybody in the South will agree with me, but I think like that side will not. But this coffee shop that we went to only did non-dairy, and that is not cool.
right.
Why the heck am I drinking oat milk or almond milk?
Yeah. So I went to, okay, I will not tell the name of the coffee because I cannot leave a bad review. My bad review is I don't review you. I only tell people the good things because that's really how I like for people to talk to me. I only want you to tell me the good things.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not true. I actually do like feedback, but this one coffee shop, I was told by a friend that this was their favorite coffee shop. So we went. It was me and Jaden and Haven. We went out.
Yep.
So we end up in downtown Birmingham. We go to this coffee shop. We go in. Fun fact is that they weren't selling their brand of coffee. I didn't know what their brand of coffee was. But on the wall was a rack of one of my favorite coffee
They
shops.
know we've talked about it.
Coffee. So they had Cala coffee on the wall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is this blank coffee shop selling Cala coffee?
The blank.
Then we go up to order. No dairy.
No.
She was like, you can have coconut, almond,
Or oat.
or oatmeal. And I was like, for one, none of those things produce milk. Don't get me started. I have a massive opinion about all the animals that God gave us that produce milk, but we milk and nuts. I just don't get it. Okay. Then they charged me like 85 cents
per syrup.
per syrup. So I could have went to Cala and got some of my favorite coffee for
Some
like
of their beans.
like $6 ish.
Mm.
This latte, which was a 12-ounce latte
It was not.
in a biodegradable cup that wasn't even
Mom
branded.
said, yeah, we judge it off of coffee cups
It
too.
cost me like $9.50.
That was so depressing. I threw mine out when I got home.
And then they had stickers that made fun of Jesus, so I was like, peace out.
Yeah, once you
I'm
start making
done.
fun of Jesus, I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
dude.
It was a real miss for me.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, that was it.
I love it. I love the hot take episode. The fun thing is that me and Jaden, even though we really don't prep for these sorts of things on the podcast.
Yeah.
So these really are moments where you guys are getting to hear and to see our real reaction to the questions and the hot takes. So they really are hot takes. And what I would encourage you guys to do is do this with people that you love.
Yeah.
We're right here at the holiday season. You know, we're stepping
Yay.
into Christmas where you guys maybe have some time off from your work, or you have
School.
time off from school, and you're going to be around friends and family and all that kind of stuff. Hey, I would say get these hot takes, you know, chat GPT your own list of hot takes, or go get you some conversational cards and kind of do these things with the people that you love. We're going on a trip for you know, and we'll do this on a trip. It's a 9-hour drive to where we're going to actually go on our trip. So but
Which you'll hear about that in the next episode.
yeah, we can't wait to tell you guys about our Christmas trip. But for real, have these conversations with the people that you love. They're so much fun to find out. You know, we do it all the time. I know what Jaden would have thought about this stuff 5 or 6 years ago. It's fun as they grow older, as I grow older, that
It changes.
yeah, these things change. Our hot takes change. So, guys, thank y'all for joining us again for the Calling Mom podcast. Thank you.
That was great.
Joining us for the Calling Mom podcast.
Yeah. Hey, make sure to leave us a voicemail. We want to hear from you. What's some of your hot takes that you got? Maybe what we should talk about next on the podcast. And that's 205-201-0386. Please call us. We want to hear from you. It's just a voicemail. We just want to hear your voice. You're not going to talk to us. I mean, if you want to talk to us personally, you can. But it's the voicemail. But hey, guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.